Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm Chris. This is Halo, the Master Chief Collection.
Noted.
My friend's trust is not the issue today, Spartan Locke.
This is Halo 2 Anniversary.
My trust you must earn.
Arbiter.
You are a hunter, yes. A seeker of things.
It's so very shiny.
Title, but it's close enough.
And now you hunt other Spartans.
I'm not so much hunting a Spartan as I'm hunting the Spartan.
You seek.
117.
I was not told the identity of your prey.
That is why I'm sharing it with you now. We're talking about trust after all. May I ask you something? Your people used to call him Demon. Was that an insult or a compliment?
An insult, to be sure, but one with a modicum of respect. He was indeed my enemy, but in time, I named him ally, even friend. The events which forged this bond were complicated.
So the framing device for this story is before the events of Halo 5. That Elite is telling the story to Spartan Locke, who is looking for the Master Chief. And I'm sure you picked all that up. But now we get to go. This is the meat of Halo 2. There's quite a bit of cutscene to start off with, but there's a lot of story here.
Are you sure?
Yes, they called it the Pillar of Autumn.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet, but I followed with all the ships in my command.
When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble hierarchs, surely you understand that once the parasite attacked...
There will be order in this council.
You were right to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
By the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
Noble prophet of truth, this has gone on long enough. Make an example of this bungler. The council demands it.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
It was heresy.
I will continue my campaign against the humans.
No, you will not. Soon the great journey shall begin. But when it does, the weight of your heresy will stay your feet, and you shall be left behind.
The plating was about to fail. There's viscosity throughout the gel layer. Optics, totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how expensive this gear is, son?
Tell that to the Covenant.
So, narratively, we have the Arbiter facing punishment for failing to stop me, and we have Master Chief kind of being celebrated for his victory on the Halo ring in the events of Halo 1.
Please look at the top light. Good. Now look at the bottom light. Alright, look at the top light again. That's it. Now the bottom one. Okay. Everything checks out. Stand by. I'm gonna offline the inhibitors.
So, we have a similar set of skulls enabled. I've grown birthday party. I would have been your daddy, which unlocks additional dialogue.
Pay attention, because I'm only going over this once. This station will test your recharge and energy shields. Your
Fog, no motion tracker. Because you know me. I wouldn't look at it anyway. Then I have Pinata, which I realized like halfway through recording Combat Evolved that was the one I had enabled. Pinata gives me, it essentially drops plasma grenades every time I melee an enemy.
You done with my boy here, Master Guns? I don't see any training wheels.
His armor's working fine, Johnson, so shut your chilly hole. You're free to go, son. Just remember, take things slow.
Don't worry, I'll hold his hand.
I also have, I can't remember what it's called. Essentially, whenever I punch a prophet, so the one prophet I fight in this game, it just like shreds the guitar riff, which is pretty sweet. As an added note, if you stay here for 4 minutes and 40 seconds, then a skull spawns when you get on the elevator.
When are you gonna tell me how you made it back home in one piece?
Sorry, Guns. It's classified.
My ass! Well, you can forget about those adjustments to your A2 scope.
Well, he's in a particularly fine mood. Maybe Lord Hood didn't give him an invitation. Earth. Haven't seen it in years.
It is crazy that Johnson survived Combat Evolved because he was in that room where we met the Flood with all of those infection forms where everyone got wiped out. I think they were just like, yeah, we like Sergeant Johnson and we don't really know how he would have survived, but we're gonna say he did because we didn't show you otherwise.
Coordinated fire from the Athens and the Malta. Nothing's getting past this battle cluster in one piece. Ships have been arriving all morning. Nobody's saying much, but I'll bet something big's about to happen.
Alright, this is true level 1 Cairo Station.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice. Folks need heroes, Chief, to give them hope. So smile, would you? Well, we still got something to smile about.
How can you not love Johnson? He's just the best. It is just so fantastic to get backstory on the Covenant too, which is why I love this game. I could not be more excited to be playing Halo 2. I'm jacked. It is probably one of my favorite Halos. 2 and 3 are just so fantastic.
If they came to hear me beg, they will be disappointed. Are you sure?
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back.
Ron Perlman plays the part of Lord Hood.
Another whisper, sir, near Io. We have probes en route.
I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring and devotion. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps.
There can be no greater heresy. Let him be an example for all who would break our covenant.
Commander Miranda Keyes, your father's actions were in keeping with the highest traditions of military service. His bravery in the face of impossible odds reflects great credit upon himself and the UNSC. The Navy has lost one of its best.
He's naked.
Slip space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Show me.
15 Covenant capital ships holding position just outside the kill zone.
This is Fleet Admiral Harper. We are engaging the enemy.
Negative, Admiral. Form a defensive perimeter around the cluster. Commander, get to your ship. Link up with the fleet.
Yes, sir.
You have the mech gun, Cortana. As soon as they come in range, open up.
Gladly.
Something's not right. The fleet that destroyed Reach was 50 times this size.
Sir, additional contacts. Boarding craft and lots of them.
They're going to try to take our mech guns offline. Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth. Master Chief, defend this station.
Yes, sir. I need a weapon.
Right this way.
There it is. The legendary line, I need a weapon. Alright. We are in it. We are doing it. 2 new guns right off the bat. We got the SMG. And we got the battle rifle. I am just pleased as punch that dual wielding is back. It's one of my favorite aspects of Halo, and I'm endlessly disappointed that they keep moving away from it. It's just, it gives you so many options of like mixing and matching. I like the trade-off between aiming down sights and the damage output. It's just so great. Oh, and that recoil. Alright. I thought that grunt was still alive for a second. Where'd that come from? Oh! There was an elite behind me. I have no idea how he got back there. Plasma rifle SMG is one of my favorite combos. Because the plasma rifle will shred through shields, and the SMG shreds through health. So it's a very lethal combo. I'll be an opportunist. Use this little turret for a little bit. That's probably going to be everything I can reach for now. So I ended up on the Halo train pretty much by accident. I was on my way to a LAN party at a friend's house, and we stopped and grabbed a copy of Halo 2 at the time for 20 bucks. Keep in mind that I was in high school, so that was a lot of my that was a lot of my assets. Yeah, we picked up a copy of Halo 2. His brother bought the game for me because I wasn't 17 yet. He's like, just pick up a copy, we'll need an extra copy for the party. I'm like, alright, cool. It's 20 bucks, but whatever. Then we didn't even end up playing it. We ended up playing Gears of War. Which was a blast, don't get me wrong, but then I woke up the next morning and I was like, alright, cool. I paid $20 for this game. We didn't even use it. Like what am I supposed to do with this? I was like, well, we might as well throw it in. Might as well get some mileage out of it, right? So I booted it up. I got as far as the level of the Arbiter, I think, and I was just hooked. Just the idea that you were essentially seeing two sides of this conflict. It seemed like just normal, your regular science fiction shooter fare, and then all of a sudden it went so far beyond that. Just the lore, the narrative, all of it. It was just so well done. I still like the story of Halo 2 really, really well. I think Halo, it's so hard to say because Halo 3 was so well done as well. But the Halo 2 to the ODST era is probably my favorite of Halo. Oh, forgot there were 3 drops out of that tube. He did a flip.
Uh-oh. Hey, they're leaving the Athens.
So I was probably talking over it, but I really enjoyed this part too, just because it's such a quiet moment where in that last hangar, you see everyone like cheering because they're like, oh yeah, they're retreating, cool. Then a bomb detonates. And then they immediately sense the pattern of they're planting bombs and evacuating. I think there's another guy? I thought there was a guy on each door. They killed Gunny! Listen, I love dual wielding as much as the next guy, but when you see a shotgun, you gotta take the shotgun. Oh! Missed that melee. It's like I'm playing Halo 1. There we go. I thought his shield was on the fritz. Woo! That was a lot of headshots. A lot of happy grunt cheers. Not a lot of happy grunts because they're dead, but whew. How did he get on that gun so fast? Alright. We moving. I feel like most of this episode is going to have been those cutscenes, because we are hurtling towards the end of this level. And boom. Just like that. Okay. I appreciate that they block out sound. Everything is muffled when you're out in space.
Sir, boarders have breached the fire control center. They have a bomb.
I remember there being more elites. Oh, yep. I was right.
Chief, get to the bomb. Double time.
There we go.
Cortana, prioritize targets and fire at will.
First echelon, you're with me. Blanket those cruisers. Take them out one by
Now,
one.
everyone's favorite Covenant enemy. I'm lying, these are drones and they're awful.
I'm going loud.
And this is why. They're just so wily. Even when you're honed onto them, it just feels like you're not actually hitting them.
Alert. Border. Port dry down.
Pretty sure there's more BR ammo back here. Yes. Help!
Non-combat personnel report to evacuation station.
And no fall damage. So unlike that one level where I just kept jumping off the... Oh! So he had a little bit more shield than I thought he did. Chalk that up as the first death of Halo 2.
I'm going loud.
Alright, go. Alright. We good? We get all the drones? Oh, I didn't want to jump down quite yet. I want to grab that BR ammo like I did last time. Nice. Hup. This time I won't mess around.
Chief, we don't have much time.
Plus all the weapon additions in Halo 2, BR, the SMG, the carbine. Ooh, can't wait to use the carbine. They're all great. And if I'm completely honest, I don't really miss the assault rifle that much. I do miss the Halo 1 pistol, of course, but it's also incredibly overpowered, so I don't mind some variety. Oh, he lived. There we go. All right. Don't fall, because it is a very long way down, and you just have to walk back up. Don't ask how I know.
Just so you know, there are quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
Oh, well, I'm nothing if not creative, Cortana. I was facing the wrong direction, though. So please leave that out of your report when you talk about how cool this is. That elite was dual wielding. Getting in the spirit. All right.
Me inside your head now.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
Cairo, this is an Amber class. The carrier shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
So cool. Now you know he's a loose cannon who asks for permission to do crazy, insane military tactics.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So, stay here.
Unfortunately for us both, I like crazy. Just one question. What if you miss?
I won't.
Such bravado. Just the logistics of this are insane. Like, what if he did miss? What if that ship just completely bonked him in the nose and blew up the bomb? What if 1,000 different things during that space battle just happened to get into his way?
Pretty good.
Get inside. Gear up. We're taking this fight to the center.
They're just not impressed in the slightest. They're just like, I just completed a completely inhuman feat of military brilliance, and they're just like, hey, quit fooling around. Get in here. So that was like technically like the first 3 levels of Halo 2. But that was Cairo Station, most importantly. Coming up next is Outskirts. Check out some more videos, and I'll see you soon.